Nice day, nice day. It's a good day. Hello, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say, give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekak Wadash, the great Ali Shaddai of Israel, the great I Am, the possessor of heaven and earth, of the spirits of heaven and earth, giving much love and much honor to Yahweh Shai, the Adonai, the Hamashiach, the light of this world, the one who died for Israel and rose to sit to become his father's royal right arm, my Redeemer, my Comforter, and my salvation, and the only one that plead his blood over Israel, the only nation, granted for salvation. Woohoo! Shout out to all the prophets that put in the work, and much love to those people that do everything in their power to show you how about Shem Yahushai that he love them, that they love him, and go to the highways and byways and study and do everything, do the best that they can to show you how about Shem Yahushai they love him and they respect him and they seek mercy from him and protection. Shout out to the Akwaf, the beautiful men that's in the word. Oh boy, I have to record this shit. It doesn't even matter. It's just two people fighting, two Israelites fighting. The ignorance of our people, the ignorance as usual. Shout out to the Akim, the men that's in the word, and they the ones that's either whether you from a camp or not. You still push the word to the best of your abilities. You study, you go to the highways and byways, and you got your works. Faith without works is dead. So you got to have that when those times come. So you'll be able to have your faith, and you'll be able to have your works, and you won't have to worry about nothing because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai got you. Shout out to the Akwaf, the very few women that's in the truth, and for those women that's in the truth. For the ones that's in the truth, much respect, much love to you guys. Shout out to the ones that's converting into the truth. Much love to you because it's not a lot of women that's a part of the truth. It's not a lot of women that accepts the truth, even though they talk and they may boast about it or they may fear it. If it's not a part of them, it's not a part of them. Coming back at you with another lesson through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai and the name Yahushai, and it is titled. I don't know. I didn't really have a title for this. We could just say it's the rumors of wars, or I was going to title it The True Israelites, because right now we got a couple of updates about what's going on out there. No, something huge had happened. That's the way I put it. Something huge had happened, and it was out there in Israel. So now Israel is once again fighting Iran, aka Gaza, and they fight in Israel, aka Iran. Gaza, aka Iran, and Israel are fighting, and right now, pretty much, America is intervening, and if America is intervening, then Russia gonna intervene, and it could potentially trigger a war. So that right there is some good news. The funniest part about this is that right now people whatever's going on in their mind, they are convinced that those are the Israelites out there, and out there in Israel today when they are not. I'm trying to find that part. There we go. And they are not. It is also written in the book that this would happen. So when the heat turns up out there in the Middle East, aka Israel and Iran, And when Israel is getting blown up, like nuclear event style blown up, which most likely it'll lead to that anyway, the Lord is not going to protect them. Yahweh is not going to protect them. So Yahweh ain't protecting them now. So that's a funny thing right there. And then so many of them dying. If Yahweh was protecting them, then he wouldn't allow them to die the way they being slaughtered. So we all know that that's Esau, the Edomites, and these fake Jews that took over the land a long time ago. So now they still preoccupying the land. And these people are so dumb, they don't have the idea that to evacuate. Like, they feel like, you know, Yahweh got them, Yahweh blessed them. But, you know, some of them that's not in the dark already know that the Yahweh Shemi Shai, that God is the one that's destroying them. He's the one that's killing them. He's the one that's trying to get them up out of the land. And it's a funny thing because they won't leave. So that, you know, the truth is being exposed out there in the Middle East that those people are not the Jews. So it says Revelations 2, verse 9. It says, I know your works, your tribulation and poverty, but you are rich. So the ones that he referring to is the Israelites that are down here. We the real Israelites that was moved across the world and mainly to the Americas. So he's talking about us because on the inside we are rich. We know that we the chosen people. We know that we are God's angels. We know that we are Yahweh's children. And when the day comes, those of us that are chosen and that are worthy to be protected by Yahweh, that in general, you know, will happen. So pretty much what I'm saying, that the Israelites are the chosen people, but not all of them among them. It's going to be the chosen out of them that's going to come, because it's a lot of Israelites that don't believe. And it's plenty of these niggas around here that don't really care about prophecy, but yet it's happening, you know? So it also says, but you are rich. That's what it says, because it says, I know your works, your tribulation and poverty, but you are rich. So what he's saying is that he know who the real Israelites are, the ones that are the poor. We don't have nothing. We constantly struggling. He knows all our problems. He knows what's wrong with us. He knows exactly what we need. So it says, and I know the blasphemy of those who say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. So, you know, the white people are preoccupying Israel because they know that Israel is the capital of the world. Israel it controls everything. So as long as they stay in Israel, they control everything, they run everything, and they claim to be the Israelites. You know how many donations that they get? You know how many royalties that they get? You know, do you know how many blessings and people that are just generous that give their heart out to Israel? You know how many nations give to that, give to the Israelites just to keep them afloat? They giving all these tithings because they tried to steal the religion of the original Israelites. So everybody is thinking that those God's children, you know, give them millions, give them everything, give them power, give them actually Israel, as small as it is, it's actually a superpower. So but it's not going to be it's a superpower, but it's being preoccupied by the wrong people that have that type of power. And one day it'll be the main superpower of the world again, but actually it is. But I'm just saying, for as small as it is, it's supposed to be the main superpower of the world, but it's other nations that think so. But, you know, for now, they control everything, and everybody knows that. So the white people is preoccupying that space, and they won't move, they won't leave, you know? I want to get some more scriptures. And they getting blown up right now. I was watching videos and reels about them getting blown up and attacked by Gaza. Rumor has it that the Israelis and the Palestinians, it's all rigged. You know, that Hamas, the terrorist group that's supposed to be attacking them, is the ones that's getting paid by Israel to attack them. They call it the divide and conquer strategy. So, you know, right now it's all like, it's real, but it's all a setup and it's fake. You know, real people fake wars. That was my saying a long time ago, because real people are dying in these orchestrated fake ass wars. You know, and And in this particular situation, this war is going to trigger to, World War III, because right now they're supposed to be Russia's supposed to be sending troops to aid Iran, and America sent ships, destroyer ships, the fucking big ass USS Marine ships and all that, whatever. They sent them over there to help Israel. So right now everybody is getting their guns out. Everybody is drawing a line in the sand, so they getting ready to have a big ass fight right there. Now people is saying, oh, it happened for thousands and thousands of years, but right now we at a point to where it's reaching its maximum right now. So the Israelites, the fake Israelites, and these fake ass Palestinians, they are really fighting, So I was also watching a video that caught my eye. It was a video that caught my eye, and it was a real Palestinian. I guess he was an Israelite, and I guess, but we're just gonna say he was a black Palestinian. So he was telling them about how his dark skin is affecting his privileges and his very well-being in his living state in Iran. So everybody that see him, everybody that see him that is white Palestinians, they call him nigger. I think Cushite or Kush mean nigger in their language. So they call him nigger, and they treat him with a prejudice intent. And he's actually, if I'm correct, if he to Palestine, he actually an original of the land. They the ones that don't even belong in the land. But I'm just saying that you go out there to Israel right now just to visit, you being a regular black man, or you being a true Israelite, they're going to know who you are, and you're going to face a lot of prejudice. You're going to face a lot of people, dealing with you wrongly and harassing you for who you are, and they have that prejudice intent out there. They actually racist for some people that be like, oh, we want peace in the earth, praise to Allah, and all that shit. No, these people are dangerous. These people are wicked. These people are evil. And I didn't shed a tear about watching them get blown up. I didn't care. I laughed at that shit because I know that those people stole that land, and I know that the Most High is descending upon them to make them leave. So, it's a laugh right now. So when they get blown up and they get their ass kicked out of Israel, then you gonna know. And that's where the supernatural part come in at, because everybody gonna be like, okay, if they're not the Israelites, if these guys not the Israelites, then where are the Israelites? No shit, they're in America, and some of them are scattered around the world. Okay, no shit, it's obvious. So they're gonna be looking at the black people that's out here. We the ones that they're gonna be looking at after Israel gets destroyed, because it's gonna get destroyed. Right now it's under attack. If those was God's chosen people, God wouldn't allow them to even lift a finger or take that kind of damage. He would send his angels to protect them, but he didn't, because he wants people to know that these aren't the real people. They the fake ones. Oh, this is the page right here. This is the page right here. And not only just Israel, it's all kinds of nations around the world that's suffering in catastrophic ways. And the Lord said that he would get them. He would get them. Yahweh said that he would get them and get back at them for all the things and all the wrong that they've done to the children of Israel, So they did a lot of wickedness, so now that they paying for it, and a lot of them are oblivious, but some of them know, like, nah, this got to be, the Lord, the God of Israel. This got to be the Israelites that's done this to us. A lot of them scribes and a lot of them Buddhas and a lot of these Indonesian worshipers, a lot of them do know in the back of their head. The more they study, the more they figure out. They know, like, okay, this is from our past sins. Why is we getting plagued like this? Why is we getting destroyed? And how come our gods didn't come help us? So they getting their ass kicked. China getting their ass kicked. India, they got hit by a catastrophic flood. Fucking, I think it's England or Britain. I don't know, but North Korea getting their ass kicked, so it's multiple other ones that didn't cross my mind, but it's pretty much right here. That's why I like the Bible, because this right here is like a hit list to all the people that the Lord is going to get. It says Amos chapter 1. Yeah, chapter 1, verse 3. And this is the stuff that people don't want to read. This is the shit that the churches don't talk about. This is why when the time comes, ain't nobody going to hear no goddamn pastor, man. Ain't nobody going to hear no goddamn preacher, man. Ain't nobody going to hear no goddamn church, because they're lying about shit. So people They're not that retarded. You know, they retarded to where they oblivious, but they're not retarded to where they know they're being lied to. So they're going to figure it out and be like, hey, wait a minute. I thought you said Jesus Christ is going to come and get us and that we weren't going to have to deal with this. I thought you said that the rapture was real and we will all be abducted and we wouldn't have to deal with these times to come. And that's when it's going to be a mass exposure. Like, okay, what the fuck is going on? If that's not real, then what is happening? The Bible is on track, but the God that we worship ain't real. So what the fuck is going on? You know, so right now, a lot of them pastors right now showing off and doing backflips and hang gliding off strings and shit and fucking doing fake ass miracles and asking for donations and speaking lies and telling you not to believe in the street prophets that's out there preaching the right doctrine for those that are. You know, they lying to you and they brainwashing the children of Israel. And this is the stupid part, is that the Israelites know. Like, y'all know when motherfuckers is lying to you, you just oblivious to the shit. You know, at first I was in denial for a second, but the more I researched, you know, the more I listened to the prophets and the more they taught me, I understood that what the fuck I'm worshiping is wrong. Like, come on now, the shit that, come on now, I would be comfortable, me being a black man in America, knowing that my ancestors and my people are being oppressed and my ancestors were in slavery and we were enslaved by these white people. Why in the fuck would I bow down and worship a white God? That's ideology and supremacy to keep me suppressed and keep me not knowing the truth of who I am. And at first I was cool with that, but like I said, the more research I did, the more things that I figured out, the more secrets that I discovered, you know, because Yahweh revealed it to me. I'm like, damn, like I feel stupid for even being a part of that. And dumbass grandmamas and dumbass grandfathers and stupid parents and dumb niggas that believe in that shit push it on you when you're a child. So when you grow up, you're no different than them. You know, blind and oblivious and pretty much copying what they did, you know? So they got and raising their kids in a bunch of lies until you mature enough and you grow enough knowledge to question the shit that's been established in you, to question the shit that's around you. Only then when you grow up and you mature and you move on from that goddamn doctrine. And then you move back into your original origin of you knowing who you are, knowing that you're an Israelite, knowing the true name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, knowing that God is black, knowing his son is black, that the angels are black. Yes, that is true. That ain't no fucking caption, okay? So if the angels came down, they would look like Africans. I'm gonna put it in a more plainer tone. You know, they would be dark-skinned beings, even though they're not Africans. I'm just saying, like, that's what's going on in the mind of an ordinary white man. So when the angels come down, they're gonna be black and they're gonna be niggas and they're gonna destroy me and my family for what my ancestors did. You goddamn skippity right. The fuck, it's not like the Israelites ain't suffering to this day. My people ain't suffering to this day, and they did a lot of wrong. You know, but at the end of the day, like the Bible say, at a certain point, they were supposed to be set free. The white man didn't want to set them free. He didn't want to let them go from that captivity. He kept them exactly where they were, where we are today, suffering, no reparations, they not forgiven. They don't want to give our royalty back. They don't want to move us back to Israel. They don't want to do shit. They want us to sit here and deal with World War III. And then when they figure out that nothing is working for them, they're going to come after us because they know how important that we are. They know how important we are. So they know that we're the Israelites, but when the time come, they wait until the time come, and when the rest of the white people figure out that these motherfuckers is, these children, no, the people that they stole from Africa are the true Israelites. They gonna come after us out of all that jealousy. So I say right here, the Lord roars from Zion, and he utters his voice from Jerusalem. The pastors of his shepherds mourn, and the top of Carmel withers. Thus says Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Damascus, and for 4 I will not turn away its punishment, because they had threshed Gilead with implements of iron. But I will send a fire into the house of Hazael, which shall devour the palaces of Ben-Hadad. So what it's talking about is the original rulers were Israelites of these lands. And they were destroyed, and they were killed by these Edomites that took over. They destroyed them and took it over. That's what they did. But they did a lot of horrible shit that they feel like because they can't see Yahweh, because they can't hear him, that he's not there. They act like the Lord is not watching all of these people's actions and the shit that they did. You know, the Lord, Yahweh see everything. That's why a lot of people be getting their just dues. A lot of people be catching judgment. A lot of people be getting killed, all the way from their grandmama, their kids, their children, to their babies. They be getting murdered, man, because the Most High don't forget about the wicked iniquities that people do, you know. And sometimes the Most High may have mercy on them, and then sometimes not. I'm talking about our people, you know, wise. As for the rest of the nations and all of that, the Most High would just kill them. He don't care about them. When it's their time to go, it's their time to go. Like right now, it's time for Israel to go. When they're gone, they're gone. It's no complaining about it, no getting mad about it. Just know that the black people are the children of Israel. They are who the Bible says they are. The Negroes, the Mexicans, and the Indians are the true children of Israel. They're not white. They've always been black, and that'll never fucking change. Like, but people deny that. It's even motherfuckers. It's even, I was putting up comments on the board, and it was this reel, and then it was I told them, like, hey, ain't these motherfuckers, they not who they say they are. They're not the fucking Israelites. What's up? They not the fucking Israelites. And then it was a motherfucking white nigga that popped up on a thing, you know, because I stated something and I put it down there. I put the Revelations verse that I spoke earlier down in that book. And, down in that reel. And then it was a white nigga. He still stuck up for the motherfuckers. And he was like, oh, the Israelites came back. They left black and they came back white. And then they took it over at a certain date and time. I forgot the timing and all of that. But, yeah, they know the truth, but they don't give a fuck, you know? So they sitting up there protecting them fake-ass Jews and protecting them wicked-ass white people. And it's the same white people that live out here, you know, that live out, these Americans that supporting Israel. And they individually, it's not like some government is supporting them. No, they all support that shit. They all support that shit. And they don't give a fuck about how we feel. They don't care about us. They don't believe that we're the Israelites. And some of them know that we are. They just in denial of the shit. So it's talking about war. It says, I will also break the gate bar of Damascus and cut off the inhabitant from the valley of Avon. It says, and the one who holds the scepter from Beth Eden, the people of Syria, shall go captive to Kir, says Yahweh. It says, thus says the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Gaza, and for 4 I will not turn away its punishment, because they took captive the whole captivity to deliver them up into Edom. It says, and I will send a fire upon Gaza, the wall of Gaza, which shall devour its palaces. I will cut off the inhabitant from Ashdod, and the one who holds the scepter from Ashkelon. So it's telling you, and it's happening right now. Them niggas is getting hit by Israel, and Israel is getting hit by Gaza. It's happening right now, right in people's face. So how the fuck people is not gonna want to believe? They choose not to believe. They know that it's evident. They know that it's real, but they got a choice whether you gonna believe or not. They choose not to believe it. I don't believe it, even if you got the proof in from my fucking face. I'm not gonna give you that satisfaction to admit that I was wrong, to admit that I'm living a lie. And that's what a lot of Israelites, you know, right now, we're in a time towards great evil. It says, for the iniquities shall abound, the love of many shall grow wax cold. Them motherfuckers don't give a fuck. If the Most High is trying to take care of them, he's trying to show them love, and they act like he not real. They act like he don't care. The Lord himself, Yahweh himself, is fighting for his people as we speak. That is the amazing part about Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He is fighting for his people as we speak, at this very moment. He doing everything that he said he was going to do in the Bible. He's getting back at these people that are responsible for what they have done to us. He's sorting out the chosen. He sent the prophets. He's sorting out the chosen. He getting all of us, those of us that may be chosen. We don't know, you know, but he getting all of us prepared, all of us candidates prepared to be tested, and at the same time separating us from the wicked, you know, of our brothers and sisters, because them niggas are stupid. I'm getting tired of all this evil and all this fucked up shit. Even motherfuckers that feel like they doing right, they doing wrong. If the Most High don't want you to do right, you're not going to do right. The Lord is truly in control of everything, of every living being, of everything. So if these people don't get it, they don't get it. If they don't want to change, they don't want to change. You know, if they're not going to do shit, they're not going to do shit. And it's really like that, you know? So you got to be able to pray and be in a, and pray mean to beg. You got to be in a begging manner, you know, and thank you, how about Shem Yahushai, for giving you the truth, for knowing who you are, and from finally pulling you out of that world of madness, out of that bullshit, out of the drugs, out of the affliction, the addiction, out of violence, out of self-destruction, self-loathing. Because this is what the Israelites are doing to each other, you know, out of murder, gang activity, you know. dealing with all of that shit. And it's great wickedness that I'm thankful that I'm not a part of, because it's a lot of niggas, and you can see it in their eyes. They fucking demonic. They fucking evil, man. There's a lot of niggas like that. They don't listen. They don't care. But they will care when the war happens. They gonna give a fuck when the economy collapse, and whatever they gonna do with the government and the changes that they make. That's the only thing that's gonna get their attention. That's why they gonna die. Instead of the Most High getting their attention, they only paying attention to the materialism. Oh, they ain't giving us no food. Or they not giving us no money. They not giving us no gas. They not giving us no more jobs. They trying to shut down on us. They trying to take our benefits. They only focus on materialism. That's fucking stupid. Instead of being like, no, Yahweh did this, the Lord did this, this said this in the Bible, this said that in the Bible. You know what? I think I need to turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and be in a repentance heart. But it's a lot of niggas that's only focused on materialism. So when God get rid of all of that, they only gonna be focused on that. And then some niggas is gonna blame God. Like, the Lord did this. Why would the Lord do this to us? And, why is he afflicting us? Why is he destroying us? I pray every night. I do everything that I gotta do, and they're gonna be mad. They're gonna be in an uproar towards God, and it's gonna give them more of a reason to kill them, because they're gonna die for that shit, man. And why those of us is gonna be happy because the liberation is finally started. The fucking liberation finally. The Lord is breaking the hold of the white man off of us. Finally, we ain't got to work no more. We ain't got to do shit. We just got to survive. We got to give we know Yahweh got us. We going to survive, but we ain't got to work and deal with this horrible, fucked up ass economy. Especially those of us that believe. We've been waiting for these days to come, and they about to happen. So, right now, what we're really looking at is what's going on in the Middle East. And another event that's about to happen is the government shutdown. I don't know why these white people trying to prolong it. I bet you, because it's so orchestrated, it's so controlled. I bet you that they gonna get the extension in November. They're gonna get it at the last minute because they scared of what would happen if it shuts down. But like somebody said, like somebody that commented, they was like, why would you prolong the inevitable? You might as well let the government shut down, let them do what they gonna do, then sit here and keep constantly jumping in the way, putting a fucking a Band-Aid over a bloody ass wound, because that's what they're doing. And the wound is reopened. It's not gonna fix it. You might as well just let it bleed out. That is the truth. You might as well just let this shit happen the way it's gonna happen, because it's unavoidable anyway. So, and who knows what's gonna happen during the government shutdown? Who knows when the government reopened, what changes they made, what they've done, and how is it gonna impact the Israelites? Because one thing is for certain, the president, Joe Biden, he did say for sure, nigga, out of everybody, it's gonna impact the niggas. It's gonna impact the black people. It's gonna impact the children of Israel, because that's who they're fucking attacking. And I was listening to one of my teachers. I got a few teachers that I listen to in Great Millstone, and some of them are just solo prophets, like Yahweh. Yahweh the Maccabees. He the one that brought me into this game and introduced me to everything. I feel like every prophet, as long as they preaching the truth in a word, they all in truth. They all with the doctrine. I respect them all. I get because they all got the knowledge that I need to push me forward. If it wasn't for the prophets in general, I'd probably be still smoking weed. I'd probably be doing a lot of shit that I'm not supposed to be doing. Out here trying to show my face, being lost, no structure as a man, dealing with feminism, being like everybody else, following the crowd. I wouldn't be able to detach myself without the proper guidance, because I had a father figure, but I didn't have him like really impact the way he should. He only showed me certain qualities, but he didn't really raise me up to be a man. He didn't really raise me up to be there. That's why I hate fucking drug addicts. I don't like fucking drug addicts. I hate them, dog. The fuck? And women that have kids and they men ain't faithful. Why the fuck would you have a kid and your nigga is not faithful? That's another thing. I'm tired of seeing women without the fathers, and then they want other niggas to raise their kids. Especially in situations and relationships that aren't long-term. You know that y'all in it for y'all sexuality. And if some dramas happen or some problems happen, y'all gonna break up just like that. The kid is never gonna have the father that they supposed to have. So these kids is raising up fatherless and without no structure. And that's how I was. Over time, he would discipline me and try to teach me the right ways. He gave me some small amount of structure, but that was a ruse to cover his fucking crack addiction. Let's be real about that shit. These Israelite niggas is wicked. So when the time does come and Yahweh start to visit, because he going to get the children of Israel first. He going to come to us first. They going to get their just dues. All these niggas, man, I can't wait to see them all dead on the ground and all destroyed and all starving to death and asking questions of why this and why that. I want to see it because I know that they deserve it. They're going to sit there and, oh my goodness, for those of us that live and see these events, these black people are going to act like they so innocent, dog. They so innocent, man. They gonna act like they ain't did nothing in the world. Why this, why that? Why is this happening to us? I ain't did nothing but good. This and that, blah, blah, blah. When it come down to it, we know why they do it, why Yahweh is afflicting them the way he's afflicting them. We know why. And we're gonna sit there and laugh at they bitch ass. Like the Most High said, I'll laugh at your calamity. I'm gonna get that in a minute. But I'm gonna finish reading this hit list and then I'm gonna get that. It says, I will cut off the inhabitant of Ashdod and the one who holds the scepter from Ashkelon. It says, I will turn my hand against Ekron, and the remnant of the Philistines shall perish, says Yahweh. It says, thus says the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Tyre, and for 4, I will not turn away its punishment. So peep this. Tyre is actually referring to the white man, to the Edomites, because they preoccupy a lot of the African or Hamite land. But like the Bible says, there's a duality, it's both and both. So he's going to get the Africans and he's going to get the white people. He going to make them both suffer for what they fucking did to the children of Israel. So it says, because look, this is what it says. It says, for 3 transgression of Tyre, and for 4, I will not turn away its punishment, because they delivered the whole captivity to Edom and did not remember the covenant of their brotherhood. It says, but I will send fire upon Tyre, which shall devour its palaces. So it's talking about the Africans that sold off the Israelites. They sold them off to Edom. It makes perfect sense. And this is in the future time, because history repeats itself. It does. And it's actually in the past too, because there was a part of the list of the 14 captivities. They was in there, and they sold them off to Israel. When Israel sinned, the Tyre, the Africans, they sold us off to Edom, and we had to be enslaved by the Edomites. And the Edomites had us, as well as the Damascus, the Greeks, the Egyptians. I'm trying to tell you, they in that 14 list, that 14 captivities that Israel been in. Them niggas was mentioned. So it says, thus says Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away its punishment, because he pursued his brother with the sword and cast off all pity. His anger tore perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. But I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the palaces of Basra. So it's telling you that because we all know the story between Esau and Jacob. We know that story. We know that the Edomites, they come from the line of Shem. They do. They come from the line of Shem, So we know that truth. And we know that Jacob and Esau are counterparts. They twins, because it was said in the Bible they were born together. One came out first, which is Esau, and the second one that came out was Jacob. Now, in reincarnation, they are Cain and Abel. So we know that the relation that the Edomites, they related to us. They not like kind of related to us. Like I'm saying, like by the family line. Yes, they are. But they was the ones that was cast off. So they the bastard child. They the bastard child that the Most High claimed. He don't even claim them as a child. The Most High is genius with his movies. So he needs a protagonist and an antagonist. And for them, they are the antagonists, and we the protagonists. They are the enemies of in the movie. That's the way the Lord made it. So them the ones that the Lord had abandoned. And the ones that Yahweh accepted was the Israelites, and it's always been like that. Like the Most High said, he created everything before he created the universe and all that. He made the plan. So this was all a part of his works. He do whatever he wants. He does whatever he wants, and that's never going to change. So it says, thus says Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of the people of Ammon, and for 4, I will not turn away its punishment, because they ripped open the women with child in Gilead, that they might enlarge their territory. But I will kindle a fire in the wall of Rabbah, and it shall devour its palaces. So today Ammon is Japan. That's Japan. And it says, because they racist towards black people too. I was watching a video to where it was a little girl. It was a young woman, and she was an Israelite. But her dad was, I think, from Chicago, I think. And her mom was from Japan. And she is an Israelite child. You know, she's an Israelite child. But she said that she had to deal with a lot of prejudiceness. It's not heavy out there, but it's heavy enough for her to mention it. But she was dealing with a lot more prejudice with the white people that was out here. So she said she'd rather stay in Japan out there. But she still faced, you know, slight remarks and the slight racism that she faced out there. She still faced that, you know. So, you know, them Japanese people, you know, the ones that, them Japanese people, they really don't like us. They really don't like Jake. Especially the Japanese men, because it's a lot of Japanese women that's actually going after Jacob. I'm trying to tell you right now, what Jacob don't know is that he is the superstar. He's the one in the Bible. He's Yahweh Shem Shai's beloved son. No, beloved wife. Well, she. She, but it's actually pronounced she, the bride of Yahweh Shai, you know, the bride of the Lord. Yahweh Shem Shai, and the name Yahweh Shai. And everybody wants him. Everybody wants Jacob. Everybody wants to. All the women want to sleep with him. All the people want to be him. You know how many? Look, I play a lot of video games, and I'll be playing Apex Legend. It's white niggas that's on there that says nigga. They say nigga all the time, like it's not in a racism slang, but because they think that they black. You know. So right now, the Israelite brothers, you know, the Negroes, Mexicans, and the Indians, the Israelite brothers and sisters, they the ones that's being attacked. We the ones that's being targeted through movies, through cartoons, through music, you know. They targeting us, you know, and they want to make us look as bad as possible. So anytime that we go around the nations and all of that, it's a sign on our forehead that's saying don't fuck with us, because we're black, and black people are ignorant, they evil, they fucked up. But we all know the true story behind all of that, you know. They wicked, you know, but they didn't put themselves here. They did not put themselves here. They was made wicked like this through the white man's oppression. We know that, but it's wrong for them to keep pushing wickedness. Oh, since we was treated wicked, fuck it, we might as well be wicked. No, that's not right. You know, it's not right. Two wrongs don't make a right. That's real. And and they have to understand that. They gotta understand that the hard way. So they like, fuck it, we living in a white man's land. We might as well do what we want and take what we want. No, that's not how we was designed. We are good people. We righteous people, and we believe in Yahweh Shem Shai. Instead of taking it, we ask for it. You know, we gotta earn it. The Most High give it. We gotta earn it from Him too. You know, work, structure. You know, that's what makes a true Israelite man. Strength. Discipline. My life might have been fucked up, you know, my life might have been sad, you know, I might have went through a lot of shit mentally, physically, and spiritually, but I came out right. Like the Most High say, you are tried as gold in the fire, man. You tried as gold in the fire, man. The Most High is gonna test you to your limit. He gonna test you to it break your spirit. And when at that moment to where he break your spirit, that's going to be the moment where Yahweh Shem Shai come and put you back together. And you will realize the truth, like, damn, like, I need Yahweh Shem Shai in my life. I need the Lord in my life. He did all this to make me a better person, you know, to make me a stronger person. It says, amidst the shouting in the day of battle and a tempest in the day of the whirlwind, their king shall go into captivity. It says, he and his princes together, says Yahweh. So that's Japan. Another people on the hit list is China. It says, thus says the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Moab, and for 4 I will not turn away his punishment, because he burned the bones of the king of Edom to lime. It says, and I will send a fire upon Moab, and it will devour the palaces of Kerioth. Moab shall die with tumult, with shouting and trumpet sound, and I will cut off the judge from its midst and slay all its princes with him, says Yahweh Shem Shai. So right now they going through a lot. China is going through a lot. You know, them people are basically slaves. They don't even feed them. They don't even take care of them. They letting them die and all of that. You know, they putting them through training programs with less food and all that. They whole army is malnutrition. For real. That's all I see from Japan, China, and North Korea, and South Korea, man. Them niggas is fucked up, man. Them niggas is real fucked up. They did they people wrong. People dying in the streets, sleeping like bums and all that. People dying in their homes. And they leaders is getting fat off they suffering. And they still serve them. They still serve them tyrants. But at the same time, they wicked as hell. They racist as hell too. So why not? Why not get what's coming to you? The Lord is powerful like that. I'll turn your leader on y'all. And that's exactly what happened to North Korea and China. They going through a lot of oppression, and I don't feel fucking bad for them. Fuck them, shit. Evil ass motherfuckers. Them niggas is evil, man. Shit, Chinese people walk past me, and I'm at work, and I'm just doing my security thing. I'm sitting on the heat box. You know, I'm sitting on this green heater box or whatever the fuck it is, and them motherfuckers don't even look at me. They try to ignore me. Niggas is jealous of me, you know? Niggas be hating and shit. While they women over there staring at me and shit. Shit, Chinese bitches getting at me and shit. Filipino bitches getting at me, you know? Shit, why them niggas sitting up there hating and jealousy and shit? Yo, women want me. Because I try to take care of myself. I train, I do everything an Israelite brother's supposed to do. You know, because back in the days when Israel was strong, in the ancient times, Israel was so strong and so powerful. They were so strong and so powerful. They had Israel had a military mindset. So a lot of them, like how Spartan was, and Spartans were they were black too. How Spartan was, they built them, you know, with a strong build. So a lot of the Israelites was buff as fucking combat ready. Whether they was a cook, whether they was a fucking maid, whether they was a fucking a writer, it didn't matter. They were buff as fuck. So when wartime happened and it was caught, they was able to have the strength to handle it. God gave them divine bodies. God gave them perfect bodies, man. Shoot, Jake looked good. They and that's exactly what a lot of people is talking about. A lot of black women, the ones that know, they stick up for Jake, and a lot of them, a lot of women, some of our women, they stick up for us and they call that out. Like, that's fucked up. Because right now, it is a fucked up debate. You know, me personally, I never really had that problem. I've always been my personal problem. I've always been my worst enemy, so on and so forth. But for a lot of men, that's what they deal with. They did a lot of, women is oppressing them. It says a woman shall compass a man. A woman is over there trying to be a man, getting at the man like he a fucking woman. You know, they pick and they choose who they want to be with, you know? They instead of men doing it, they do it. Instead of men having multiple women, it's backwards. Women is having multiple men. So one woman probably got like 2 or 3 niggas off the rip. You might be the one that she like the most, but these 2 or 3 niggas, they take care of everything that she do, everything that she want. Them the ones that's tricking in her life, and she happen to be fucking with you because she like you the most. But, you know, make no mistake, all them other niggas, after y'all said and done, they still gonna be there, you know? I mean, you might still be there too, but at the same time, you being a real nigga, you know not to take this bitch seriously. Like, I ain't gonna have to take you seriously. And sometimes, the way it's so fucked up, you just get what you can take. That's what it is. That's what it is. You get what you can take. You play the game, like they say. Play that fucking game. Play that role with her, because she always gonna be around. Some niggas know how to play the game. Some niggas got style and charisma. Some niggas don't have all that. Some niggas wasn't given all that. Yahweh didn't give that to them, which makes it fucking unfair. So yeah, the woman is oppressing, the Israelite sister is oppressing her brother. Well, that sounds weird. But the Israelite woman is oppressing her man. That's what's happening. You're gonna need them, watch. And when wartime come, they not even gonna be strong enough to defend themselves. Not with the kind of firepower that these white niggas is coming with. Hell no. These little ass pistols and shit that these black niggas got, they think that it's something. They think that it's gonna be able to stop what's coming. No, it's not. No, it's not. These niggas, they don't understand what they like to play war, but they don't understand what war really is, man. Like real war, hardcore war. big ass gun battles, nigga, sword fights, nigga, fist fights, grenades flying everywhere, fucking jet fighters dropping bombs on you, fucking weird alien drones shooting at your ass type shit. Motherfuckers hiding in the goddamn bushes with guns and shit. Motherfuckers airdropping on your bitch ass. That is real war. And a lot of our brothers and sisters, they like playing the fight. Like they said, they like fighting and killing each other. But when it comes to the white man, they scurry like roaches, man. They don't want nothing to do with it because they're afraid of their enemy. And that's one thing that the Lord is getting tired of. Y'all over here killing each other when the motherfucker that put y'all there, y'all afraid of him. But y'all not afraid of each other. But like the Lord said, that's a part of the Yahweh's get back, because you're going to have to get at these niggas now. You're going to have to fight them now. Ain't no backing out of this, man. You're going to have to face these niggas, man. That's real. Oh, this is just for these is for the Israelites. It says, thus says Yahweh, for the 3 transgressions of Judah, and for 4 I will not turn away its punishment, because they have despised the law of Yahweh and have not kept his commandments. Their lies led them astray, lies which their fathers follow. But I will send a fire upon Judah, and it shall devour the palaces of Jerusalem. It's talking about these Israelites out here. They're not ready for warfare. It says, thus says Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Israel, and for 4 I will not turn away its punishment, because they sell the righteous for silver, and the poor for a pair of sandals. They pant after the dust of the earth, which is on the head of the poor, that's the Israelites, and pervert the way of the humble. It says, a man and his father go into the same girl to defile my holy name. It says, they lie down by every altar, on clothes take in pledge, and drink of wine of the condemned in the house of Yahweh, of their God. And drink the wine of the condemned in the house of their God. Oh, it's talking about Israel, the fake Jews. And they worshiping a God that's not theirs. And they oppressing and they constantly attacking the real Israelites. You know, they took their identity for right now, so they trying to prove to the world that they are who they say they are, but it's not working. It's a lot of them that's dying and being destroyed. I was watching all kind of videos, kids getting their face blown off, you know, people dying, buildings collapsing, people barely making it out of there. Them fake Israelites over there flipping out, wigging out. So call your Allah, you know, because that's the wrong name for the Lord. Call Allah, you feel me? Call whoever the fuck that is, and hopefully they come and get you. Because we know well that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is destroying them. We know that. That's the main question. We understand. Look, we understand that this is so plain and so simple. We understand. Okay, so the white people, they got their own nation. What the fuck is they doing in Africa? We know that their origins come from Africa, you know, but we know that they got their own nation. They got America, and they got Great Britain and London and England, and they got Russia. What the fuck is they doing occupying Israel and Africa when it's supposed to be all blacks in there? There you go. The answer is real simple. They're not supposed to fucking be there. Why the fuck is they there? Because according to the Bible, the Israelites are black. I'm going to go and get that. The Song of Solomon. Fuck that. Motherfuckers be playing. They be trying to read scriptures online and shit, not knowing what they actually mean. I got dry throat like a motherfucker. Motherfuckers be playing, acting like they know what this book mean. You don't know what this shit mean. You got motherfuckers that's so fucked up in the head and so blind that they read it for likes and attention and subscriptions and money. But like I said, when the time comes, a lot of them people gonna get their ass whipped. The Lord gonna get them for what they did. The Lord gonna get them. That's the best part about God. God is gonna destroy them people. Let's see you like and comment this. Motherfuckers reading Bible scriptures and they get 52.7K fucking people liking it and shit. And it's all these motherfuckers that think they are part of the God's children and they fucking not. You're not. Where is the Song of Solomon at? I said he's looking for it. Because these so many few verses is like deal breakers in the Bible. They like, you cannot deny this shit. But you got people in their ignorance and from how they taught, they denied it. All the way from saying, oh, that the Old Testament, we don't follow that, to saying that which Bible book, which book is that? Which version of the Bible is that? When they all say the same shit. They do. Even if they remix the words, they all say the same shit. To talking about, oh, the book of Enoch is a part of the Bible, or the book of Adam and Eve is a part of it. That's accurate. What about the flat earth? None of that shit is even in the Bible. Not even in the Vulgate Bible. Not even in the oldest Bibles, 1894 and shit type Bibles. They're not in there. Stupid. Fuck them stupid ass niggas, man. They irritating because they really push lies. They push and they make up shit that's not true. If you're not an Israelite, you shouldn't be doing no breakdowns. If you're not an Israelite, you shouldn't be preaching. If you're not an Israelite man, you shouldn't be doing none of this shit. You got motherfucking white niggas preaching and shit. Fucking Chinese people talking about they Christian. All kinds of weird shit, man. But we all know Christianity is a separate religion. It only appeared 3 times in the New Testament. 3 times, that's it. And that was before the Christians realized that they was Israelites and they transferred. That's facts right there. Motherfuckers want to lie and be like, I'm Christian. You don't even know what a fucking Christian means. Stupid. Niggas is fucking stupid, bro. But I'm glad, because the time is coming to where Yahweh is about to shut all their little mouths. They ain't gonna have nothing to say after all. When Israel is blown up, they ain't gonna have nothing to say. All right, we in the Song of Solomon right here. This is beautiful, because this right here is another deal breaker. You can't say nothing. You can't go against this. You can't deny it. It says the Song of Song, which is Solomon's. It says the Shulamite, let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for your love is better than wine, because of the fragrance of your good ointments. Your name is ointment poured forth. It says, therefore the virgins love you, draw me away. It says the daughters of Jerusalem, it says, we will run after you. It says the Shulamite, the king has brought me into his chambers, because we all know that Solomon is Yahweh Shai. So it says the daughters it says the daughter of Jerusalem, we will be glad and rejoice in you. We will remember you, your love, more than fine wine. It says the Shulamite, rightly do they love you. It says, I am dark but lovely, O daughters of Jerusalem. So this is Yahweh Shai talking. This is Solomon talking. It says, like the tents of Kedar. Like the tents of Kedar, like the curtains of Solomon. It says, do not look upon me, because I am dark, because the sun has tanned me. It says, my mother's sons were angry with me. They made me the keeper of the vineyards, but my own vineyard I have not kept. So it's talking about not only it's because it says, I am dark but lovely, O daughters of Jerusalem. So the daughters of Jerusalem is actually referring to the men, you know, and Yahweh Shai is the Shulamite in code. So it says, they made me a keeper of the vineyards, but my own vineyard I have not kept. It says, tell me, O whom I love, where you feed your flock, and where you make it rest at noon. For why should I be as one who veils herself by the flocks of your companions? Right. And it's telling you that when people laughed at the Israelites' dark skin, and these other people, it says, my mother's sons were angry with me. So it could be referring to the other nations. You know, I'm really not knowing about that part, but them the only ones that would laugh and make fun of, you know, the Messiah for being a dark-skinned being. So he is dark-skinned. It's telling you, I am dark but lovely. So I'm gonna go to the book of Acts again, because I love to go over this shit. You gotta go over it, man. This is my favorite one right here. This shit funny. I'm about to close out after this, but I gotta get this last part. This shit funny. The book of Acts chapter 13 verse 1, it says, now in the church that was at Antioch there were certain prophets and teachers, Barnabas and Simeon, who was called niggers, Lucian of Cyrene, Manaen, who had been brought up with Herod the Tetrarch, and Saul. So they're black. Thank you so fucking much. They're fucking black, man. The Israelites are black. And when Israel is blown up to a bunch of smithereens and they go into World War III, everybody's going to know it. But anybody who has a fucking conscience will know that already. Like, okay, the Bible says that they black. They're not a bunch of fucking white people. They actually black. So this one right here is an unshakable proof that the Israelites are Negro, you know. So that's real sad, and that's real deep for it to say something like that, and for it to blatantly point at us, you know, that we are who Yahweh says that we are. We are his children, and nobody can stop that. Nobody can deny that. And it's going to say that in all books. It's going to say that in every single version of the Bible, you know, whether it gives breakdowns or not. And you got to be careful to stop to read them fucking weird ass Bibles that got breakdowns and shit. Like King James got breakdowns in it too, but more importantly, it don't have breakdowns for each and every single scripture. No, it's just out there. It's right out telling you. You know, it's a lot of Bibles that's breaking down the spirituality of the knowledge of God. You know, are you chosen? You know, these type of little ass stupid books that the white people are writing, and they writing their own thing. They writing their own shit that ain't got nothing to do with the Bible or is even accurate. You know, and they think that they know exactly what's happening when they are Christian. That's why I said Christianity is a whole fucking separate religion, man. Because they not talking about, they talk about the rapture and about how everybody is going to get beamed up before the riots and shit happen. Pretty much that's before the when the economic breakdown happens, before it happens, like 30 couple seconds before it happens, each and every motherfucker in the world is just going to disappear off the face of the earth that believed in the Christ. And they could be Chinese, they could be Japanese, they could be Russian, they could be fucking a racist ass white nigga. Most of them are racist. They could be a racist ass Indonesian, and the Lord just gonna take them because they believe. That is so not fucking true. That shit does not matter. That shit is all lies. And these people thinking that it's actually gonna happen that way. No, the fuck it ain't. Do you not read your fucking Bibles? Do you not, why do you deny? You didn't even give Yahweh that right to tell you that what he says is true. Why would you deny him when if the Lord said it, he said it? Same thing with the firmament. The firmament is heaven. It's not no fucking dome. It's not no big ass crystal glass that's in front of the fucking Earth's atmosphere, and you got fucking astronauts swimming in space right now. That shit is not fucking true, man. That shit is all lies, man. If God said that the earth was a dome, it would have said it in the Bible, but it doesn't say that. It just says the earth was without form. The firmament is the first heaven. Yeah, that's it. It's not saying that. You got motherfuckers over there still swimming around conspiracy instead of just dumbass Israelites, instead of them just opening the Bible and reading it for themselves. And with that, call on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. In the name of Yahushai, my hour is up. I didn't come back out last week. I got a lot of shit that I'm going through. I got a lot of problems that's happening in my life, you know, and I just have to sit down and fucking deal with it. But one thing is for certain, I'm not going to give up on my works. I promise Yahweh that I would do this until the end, man. And I'm going to keep going, whether I fuck up or not. It doesn't matter. Faith without works is dead, y'all. And always remember that. Because when it comes down to it, the ones that got works and that got faith is going to be much more better off than the ones that got faith with no works. You got to have something. You got to put something on the table. When the Most High asks, what did you do for me? You know, if it does come down to that and you find yourself in judgment and all of that, or however it's going to go down, I did this, I did that. You got works, here we go. And I'm just giving you an imaginative example. It's not real, it's just an imaginative example. Like whether you in judgment, you could be a judgment and the Most High could call on the angels to judge you right now. You know, and your very works and your very faith can save you from that shit, can save you from being punished, can save you from the angel of death, can save you from the angel of disease. Because these motherfuckers will fuck you up, man, if the Most High allow it. But if he sees you and he looks at you and the angels come back and, he doing this, he doing that, he doing the best that he can, Lord, don't hurt him. And the judge overrules and everybody be like, nah, he positive. He got his works, he got all of that. He believe, he doing the best he can. He may not be perfect, but hey, you know, he got exactly the right qualities to be an Israelite man. And the Lord gonna be like, all right, it's overruled, don't hurt him. Bam, just like that, you know. So be careful. See the things that are unseen, walk by faith and not by sight. And your faith without works is dead, man. Faith without works is dead. You better have both, because these times that's coming, you're gonna need both. Them the only ones that's gonna survive. And with that, shalom.